everybody, I'm back with another book review. Now I know it's still October, so don't shoot the messenger, but I wanted to share with you guys some Christmas devotionals, activities that we use here in our home. And I'm doing it so early because I know we have to order a lot of these things, and I wanted you to get a jump on it in case you're interested. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is a devotional that I actually just purchased a couple weeks ago. It's put out by a company called the Daily Grace Company, which I really like. So let me get into this with you. So this book is titled Hope, Joy, Peace, and Love, and it centers on these words and how they are applicable to the Advent season. This devotional uses an Advent candle wreath. If you don't have one, you can always simply buy one, make one, or if you really don't want to include it, that's okay too. So it's broken down into 7 days, so a week's worth of devotions for each one of these subjects. So it's a 4-week long devotional. So the first week touches on hope, then joy, then peace, then love. So let me go to week 1. Why not start there, right? So week 1, every week you have a memory verse. So the first memory verse for hope is Romans 15:13. So you as a family can memorize that if you wanted to, or at least review it every single day that you go over this devotional. Then for the first one, it's talking about candle lighting, and it's setting the groundwork for what the candle lighting is, and then it gives an introduction to hope and what hope and how that is part of Advent. So you have the short reading, and then you have a couple questions that you answer. It's the same format for days 2. See, same kind of format. And it has an area where if you wanted to write things out, you could. I honestly would do this just out loud as a family. Day 3, similar. Day 4 is the same way, same with day 5 and day 6. Day 7 is different though. They call day 7 an enrichment activity. And as I looked, it's there's like a service part that's an enrichment. There is a craft. There's a food, making some food, and then also blessing your family. So for the first weeks, it's actually baking bread. And it gives a song each week that goes along with it. So the first week, the suggested song to listen to is Anchor of Hope by Ellie Holcomb. And then the activity is to bake bread together as a family. And this explains why they have you doing the bread. It says most bread recipes with yeast require time for the dough to rise. This is a great opportunity to discuss with your children the tension we feel in times of waiting, connecting this to the story of redemption and how God's people waited thousands of years for the Messiah to come, which was the first Advent, and how we are currently in a season of waiting for Jesus to return, the second Advent. So then you get to make bread together, and that is the end of your first week. And then the next week, it goes through, and that would be peace. So it's another new memory verse, an introduction to peace, some questions, and it follows the same example all the way through the book. It's very easily laid out, really does take any planning at all, with the exception of the enrichment days, the 7th day, and again, those are enrichments, so if you can't do them, that's okay too. So this is my recommendation, first recommendation for the holiday season. I will put a link below so you can click on that if you like. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. All right, take care. Bye.